At 31, Maria Lawson's life was stitched together by quiet routines. Every morning before the sun even cracked the sky, she tied on her faded apron and walked the 5 blocks to Dottie's Diner, a modest spot tucked between a tire shop and a dry cleaner on the edge of a sleepy town in Nebraska. Her apartment, perched above a pharmacy, was barely big enough for a kitchen table and a single twin bed. Her family? A handful of aging photos, corners curled and colors faded. Maria had known solitude since she was 17. Her father passed unexpectedly from a heart attack. Her mother, unable to cope, followed 2 years later. An aunt took her in briefly, but illness and distance left them estranged. Holidays were quiet, birthdays even quieter. That autumn, a boy appeared. He was maybe 9 or 10, small, too small for the heavy backpack he dragged with him. Every morning, precisely at 7:10, he slipped into the back booth, the one closest to the coat rack and furthest from the door. He never ordered food, just water, sat with a book open in front of him, always reading, always alone. On the 4th day, Maria brought him a glass with a paper straw and said nothing. He nodded in thanks. On the 10th, she accidentally set down a plate of toast and scrambled eggs. "Oh, sorry," she said quickly. The cook mixed up an order. Would hate to toss it out. The boy looked at her, skeptical, but the scent of the food gave him away. His stomach growled audibly. Maria walked away before he could refuse. 10 minutes later, the plate was clean. He didn't look up, just muttered, "Thanks." That became their ritual. She never asked questions. He never explained. She rotated meals, pancakes, oatmeal, toast, eggs, and slipped them to him like secrets. He always arrived early, always left alone. Others noticed. "Feeding strays, huh?" joked Greg, a gruff mechanic who took his eggs over easy every morning. "He's not hurting anyone," Maria replied. "You don't even know his name." "I don't need to." Her coworker Brenda pulled her aside after week 3. "You've got a good heart, but this could end badly." Maria shrugged. "Maybe. But I know what it's like to feel forgotten." That was more than she'd told anyone in years. The boy never said where he lived or why he came. His shoulders were always tense, his eyes always darted to the windows. Still, each week, he grew slightly less guarded. His thank you came quicker, his posture straighter. Sometimes he smiled, barely. Then, one Thursday, he didn't come. Maria waited, made his usual order, left it on the table. It sat there, untouched, until close. She wrapped the pancakes in foil and took them home. He didn't come Friday, or Monday, or the rest of the week. "See," Brenda said softly, "they disappear. That's what they do." Maria didn't respond. She just looked at the booth, so empty it echoed. Someone took a photo of that plate, posted it online with a snide comment about virtue signaling. It spread. Mocking comments poured in. "She's probably making it up. Free food for ghosts? People will do anything for attention." Maria tried to ignore it, but it stung. For the first time, she questioned whether she'd imagined it all, if she'd projected her own hunger for meaning onto a boy who never asked her to. She went home that night and opened her father's old journal, a small leather notebook he'd carried during his service in Iraq. On one page, his handwriting read, "Gave half my rations to a kid today. Johnson called me crazy, but that kid looked at the food the way I used to when Mom saved me her last piece of bread. If we stop sharing, what's left of us?" Maria closed the journal and exhaled. The next morning, she made pancakes anyway. On the 23rd day of his absence, just after 9, the diner fell quiet. 4 black SUVs rolled up outside, military plates gleaming. Men in uniform stepped out, moving in formation. Conversations inside ceased. Forks paused mid-air. From the lead vehicle emerged a man in full dress uniform, rows of medals on his chest, posture like steel. He entered the diner, removing his cap as he approached the counter. "I'm looking for Maria Lawson." Maria stood. "That's me." The man's face softened. "I'm Lieutenant Colonel Isaac Barrett. I'm here on behalf of someone you helped, without even knowing who he was." He handed her an envelope, official, sealed. "Do you remember a boy who used to sit in that corner booth?" Maria nodded, already feeling her throat tighten. "His name is Nathaniel King. His father, Master Sergeant Owen King, served under me. He was deployed overseas during those months you fed his son." The name landed like a punch. Nathaniel never told anyone his mother left. didn't want to get taken away, managed on his own for months until someone reported neglect. He's now with his grandparents in Colorado. Maria's knees weakened. She gripped the counter. Owen didn't survive the mission, the colonel continued. But before he left, he made us promise something. If anything happened to him, we were to find the woman who gave his son breakfast every day. He opened the envelope and read, "To whoever made sure my boy ate while I couldn't be there, thank you. You gave him something I couldn't from thousands of miles away, safety, dignity, and warmth. He wrote about you, said you never asked why he was alone, just gave him food like it was the most natural thing in the world. That's the kind of hero this world needs more of." The entire diner was silent. No more clattering forks, no coffee cups clinking. The colonel saluted. "For preserving the spirit of one of our own, thank you." Then, every soldier in the diner and those outside raised their hands in salute. Maria was speechless. Her hands shook, her eyes blurred. She hadn't even known the boy's name. Now, she held a letter from a man who died believing his son had not been forgotten. The week after, Dottie's diner changed. Customers left bigger tips. Many requested Maria's section. One table left a note. "My brother serves overseas. Thank you for watching out for someone like his boy." The manager hung an American flag above Nathaniel's booth. Below it, a plaque read, "Reserved in honor of those who serve and those who remember." A few weeks later, a letter arrived. Childlike handwriting, neatly folded. "Dear Miss Maria, I never told you my name, but I never forgot you. My dad used to say that heroes don't always wear uniforms. Sometimes they wear aprons and pour water without asking questions. I miss my dad. I miss your pancakes. But mostly, I just wanted to say thank you. Your friend, Nathaniel King. P.S. I finished my book. It had a happy ending." Maria framed the letter and placed it behind the counter. Not to display, just so she'd never forget. Customers asked about it. She always said, "Just a note from someone special." A few months later, a coin appeared at her workstation. One side military insignia, the other engraved with the words, "Semper Memor," always remembering. No one saw who left it, but Maria slipped it into her pocket and smiled. Because sometimes kindness isn't about applause. Sometimes it's a plate of pancakes at 7:10 a.m. And sometimes that's enough to change everything.